What's going on? You listening to the readings? Huh? Are you listening to them? Pistol's a Virgo. He's September 19th. He's very attentive. He loves to sit around and listen to readings. Hey, bud. Say you want prayers. That you need prayers. You're going for an ultrasound on Tuesday because you've been having pancreatic attacks for the past year. A little over a year. You want to be well. You want to be 100% well. Send your love. Send your love. Good
Hello, Aries,
boy.
and welcome to your bi-weekly reading, November 1st through November 14th, 2016. Well, what I'm getting here is a transition. So some of you, I feel, are going through a shift. I feel like some of you are beginning some new things that are actually on the horizon here, meaning that some things that you thought weren't going to go through in October are moving through for you in November here, the beginning of November. Something here I feel in regards to a relationship, I feel like you've been giving so much of yourself that it's time to take back your energy. It's time to take back your power because I feel like you're drained and a little bit sad at times. I feel like this is a great beginning for you to where I feel strongly a strong surge of empowerment where you'll be moving forward and transitioning to something greater. Spirit is saying that make sure that your intentions are clear and also maintain a good spirit about everything because that helps clear energy and also helps to bring back lost power and just empower you towards the goals that you want to achieve. Okay, if that makes sense. I feel like for some of you, you're going to get really busy in November in general. And especially in these 2 weeks, maybe you're preparing to get busy. Maybe there's holidays coming. Or it's getting closer to the end of the year where you have to get the books ready. But I feel like there are situations arising the next 2 weeks where you're just going to feel good about what's taking place and what's happening. Some of you probably are going to be delighted to hear that news, only for the fact that I feel that some things have been at a standstill. And so I do feel a lot of empowerment in this reading, a lot of energy change here. Just remember to maintain your young spirit and feel youthful and energized through these transitions that are coming or that you may actually be going through. I know universally we are having a shift because I have seen all the numbers. Usually when I see all the numbers, we're going around the DNA wheel, and there is a shift universally for our planet and, of course, for the universe in general. You might find yourself extremely psychic or intuitive these next 2 weeks. It's kind of like having a lot of premonitions or dreams that are having messages for you. Some of them may actually come out just the way you see them, and other things are just messages coming through that you need to study a bit and understand moving forward. I'm also feeling like there is a message from the universe for you too, that things are going to be okay. Again, I feel like you're going to be juggling a lot of things, but I feel that you're going to be grounded. The things that I see that you're juggling to me are good things. It looks like maybe you're busy or you're multitasking and there's a lot of things going on. Maybe what I'm getting here too is if you're single, you might start being asked out, not just by one but several people, and it just kind of all hits the fan at one time. I also feel like some of you who have lost someone, this might be a memory time for you, an anniversary of someone that you've lost that has crossed over, or just, maybe even a relationship that is over now. And, again, I feel like it's a transition. I feel like it's a transition for you. So things to me here look good. I'm just listening now for any messages I can give you further than what I've already said. I'm getting maybe more of a completion to. This could be something you've been trying to hang on to, hoping that it'll come alive again or come together again. And I feel like the answers are there that, you know, hold on to your spirit, stay youthful, make sure your intentions are clear. But I feel that it will be a message too of it closing and ending for you to move forward. I feel that for some of you, you will awaken to that and empower. Let me pull a few love cards for you. You know, my right hand's itching, so I feel like for some of you, money's coming in. I'm also feeling for some of you, Aries, that there are back problems. You might want to get that taken care of or investigate it through x-rays with your doctor. Maybe what happens is you may already have had a back injury and I'm feeling like some compression of nerves. Or this could have been something you recently did. Or be careful lifting heavy boxes or things that may pull a muscle. Or actually be careful you don't herniate a disc. So back, lower back especially is coming in strong. I'm also feeling something on the left side of my neck. You know, you might actually sleep a little crooked or, you know, strain your neck somehow. So just, you know, just be cautious of these things. And that's what's coming to me. You know, these are mini readings, so that's what's coming to me in regards to health. Also, too, some of you or your children with the throat, you know, it is the flu. Well, it's not exactly the flu season. They say the flu season's in January, but if you ask me, it starts in July, August. You know, because I've seen quite a bit of flus out there now. And let's see what else I'm getting here. I heard Spirit mention something about high blood pressure for some. Could even be your parents if it's not you. Or, you know, your partner. I'm feeling something with high blood pressure. So I feel like the salt needs to be watched. Not eating too much salt. And, of course, fried foods. And I'm also seeing that some of the stress needs to calm down a bit because that's contributing to, you know, high blood pressure. Yeah, high blood pressure keeps coming in here. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards. Love endures. Forgiveness. All right, I think there's 2 cards stuck here. I think I pulled this in another reading, this honesty card here. So what I'm getting here is love endures. You know, for some of you who have lost faith or just kind of feel all upset or uptight about, you know, your relationships, and also maybe trying to find someone that, you know, you can enjoy part of your life with, you know, I'm feeling that love still exists there. It's just that part of you loses faith, and maybe it's also the type of person you're looking for. You know, I've always believed in expressing myself to the universe. I include the universe. I have clear energy. I believe in clearing, I believe in communicating with the universe on everything I want. I include the universe in everything. And one thing is, I'm happy to see my daughter is she's writing letters to the universe. And while she's writing these letters to the universe, she's manifesting these things at the same time. It's beautiful. She's synchronizing with the universe and they're manifesting together. And she's 21. She's a Leo with a critical degree, 0 degree Capricorn. and a moon in Pisces, and she's getting it. She's getting it. So again, I feel the universe is there for you. I also feel for some of you that your ancestors who have lived before you and are on the other side are also looking out for you. But back on to love, I just feel that you need to be more hopeful. Don't give up on love. Love is there for you. Okay, but I feel also too there needs to be some clearing and cleaning, and forgiveness is a very good way. It's very powerful to forgive and at the same time clear and clean. Nothing can ever be gained by holding on to the past, okay, or the past disappointments. All you're going to do by holding on to them and believing in them is they're only going to remanifest. They're just going to keep happening in all different shapes and forms. So you want to bring back the faith of love and believe in you, okay? The first person, the first vibe, the first surrounding is you, within you. So vibrate that love out and you'll see that love will attract in. But you've got to believe it and don't set your expectations so high. Maybe just love from within and let it pour out unconditionally and don't expect anything and see what arises. But write that letter to the universe. Definitely write that letter to the universe. You can keep it, you can tear it up, you can burn it, however you want to do it. But definitely release the past energy, okay? Because that's what I feel needs to go for love to happen. Okay, and honesty. Now, honesty is essential. That's what this card is. You being a loving person and seeing the good in others will bring more goodness and love to you. I'm not reading that. That's just, could be my belief system, but it works. Because I'm not telling you things that I haven't tried myself over and over. So to be a loving person, it's important, very, very important, not just keeping our thoughts pure and clean, but also to speak purity, to speak from the language of love. What comes out in words, you're manifesting. What you're thinking, you're manifesting. What you're feeling, you're manifesting. No, I mean, you're not going to be perfect. There are times you're going to feel down, especially when we're having transitions like a lot of Aries are going through right now. Sometimes we just get all jumbled up, you know. We feel like a jigsaw puzzle that's come apart and we're trying to find our way back home. So don't let that get to you. You know, your worries delay things. So stay positive and just try to love and see the good in everyone. Your partner, even people in your past, and for your future. Okay, now I'm going to pull some affirmator cards. They're affirmation cards is what they're called, affirmators. Affirmators, or however you want to pronounce it. These are the back of the cards. So I'm going to ask the universe, what message do they want to give Aries for the month of November? Now, I may use these cards frequently. I may not. I actually use them myself now, just as a divination to pull out some information that I may not be seeing, or I need a boost. But that's what all the cards are about anyways. So let's see what this card I'm going to pull for you. Positive thinking. Okay, so that's what the card looks like. It's kind of funny. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy, seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. Wow, that's a strong message because I was just speaking about that in your reading. I'm going to read it one more time because I feel like a lot of you need to hear this. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So that past, it has to go. It can't remain in your garden. You're not going to be able to get rid of memories, but those memory cells within you, the memories in your mind, they don't have to stick like glue, okay? They're a part of memory, but they don't need to have energy to where it affects your life, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Always great to connect, Aries. Much love and blessings.